Most HR teams have never had real legal I-9 training. Usually it's maybe just a 1-hour webinar or you're referring to free government resources, but you haven't actually broken down the nuances of I-9 compliance and E-Verify compliance with a business immigration attorney. Until now. My name's Emily Brown, and I'm the founder and principal attorney of Elevate Justice U.S. Immigration Law. I have nearly a decade of experience in this area. I've represented companies going through audits with ICE, I've done internal audits for multinational companies, and then I've also worked in the government. First at ICE, focusing on federal district court litigation for civil claims, and then at the Department of Labor, where I handled and specialized in visa program integrity audits. So I understand how the government thinks when it comes to auditing immigration-related programs or forms, just like the I-9 form. So I've built the HR I-9 Compliance Cohort to support HR professionals who deal with I-9s every single day, so that you feel more confident going through some of the more nuanced areas, or so that you feel like you have the resources available to answer some complex questions. This is especially critical right now since, as you may have heard, in March 2026, ICE reworked their framework for how they consider what's a technical error and a substantive error. And many technical errors from the past that you used to be able to correct are now going to be classified as substantive errors and immediately finable if ICE comes to your workplace and does an I-9 audit today. So here's what I've built in the HR I-9 Compliance Cohort. You're going to have 5 live virtual sessions with me on Zoom starting June 23rd and every Tuesday for 5 weeks. If you can't make it to a live session, they're also going to be recorded and you'll have access as a cohort member for 90 days. If you complete all 5 sessions, whether live or you watch a recorded session, you're also then going to be issued a certificate of completion, which you can then submit to SHRM or HRCI for educational credits. The program is designed for you to get 5 educational credits from participating. Also, at the end of every live session, you're going to get a live Q&A with me. It's an educational Q&A, so it won't be legal advice. We can't talk about specifics related to your employees or company, but you can bring me your edge cases and any questions that may have been tripping you up, and we can go through how the law applies and the different questions you should be asking yourself as you're going through the I-9 compliance analysis. As a cohort member, you're also going to get access to a full resource library for things that you can download and start using right away. Things like a document decision tree and a re-verification tickler spreadsheet, just to name a few. You can visit the website to see more about what other resources you're going to have access to. And these are resources that I use on a regular basis with my actual employer clients. Also, since this is the founding cohort, the seats are capped at 15. I'm keeping it intentionally small so that you can really get the most out of the live Q&A sessions, which I think are going to be one of the most valuable pieces of this I-9 compliance training. As a founding cohort member, you're also going to have access to exclusive pricing of $997 for the full program. The pricing will be increasing for cohort 2, but the idea is that with cohort 1, you're going to get the most direct access to me, and your questions and feedback are going to shape how I strengthen and grow this program for future cohorts, and that's worth something. And I'll just say this. I created this cohort because I really want to help HR professionals. You are integral to I-9 compliance, and it cannot happen without you. Also, I saw a real gap in the resources that are available. Just some free government resources, general webinars covering what you should and shouldn't do, but nothing that really dives deep into the legal grounding of I-9 compliance and how ICE actually approaches the audits if they do show up at your workplace. So that's what this is, and I'm really excited to run it and to get to know you. So if you're ready to sign up, you can save your spot at the link in the comments, and I'm also dropping a link to my website if you just want more general information. Now, before I go, I do want to touch on the giveaway that's going on right now. If you sign up for the Elevate Justice newsletter on our website, and I'll drop the link below in the comments as well, you're going to be entered for a chance to win 1 free seat to the HR I-9 Compliance Cohort, the founding cohort starting on June 23rd. So it's a value of $997. It's 1 seat that I'm giving away. You need to sign up for the newsletter by June 1st, and then I'm going to be announcing the winners right here on LinkedIn Live on June 2nd, next Tuesday. So be sure to enter for your chance to win. That's it for this live session, a little bit more informal than usual, but I just wanted to share this information with you because sometimes hearing it from me directly is better than just reading it on a screen. Looking forward to seeing you next week to announce the winner to the giveaway. Be sure to sign up for the newsletter.